Hello guys, so continuing on with another organic marketing strategy. So I'm just going to show you an example here of how to really get some quality engagement on your post. So I've already pre-written the post. So I identified today was a value post. So I wanted to basically teach the audience something. I wanted to let them know ironically about organic marketing and some common mistakes. And remember, it's always good when you're telling people about mistakes and tips and steps, because this is a teaching sort of language that you're using, and people, they get more dialed in. Okay, so I've pre-wrote the post. It's a pretty good one. It's all unique. I really thought about where people are going wrong with organic marketing, and sometimes it is just about taking a step back and thinking, all right, where are people going wrong? And then just putting that in your own words. And that's literally what I've done. So the post is ready to go, and I haven't got a picture with it yet, but I'll find something on my phone. But what I'm going to do now for 20 minutes is just create some real intimacy, and really warm up the marketplace and start engaging and staying top of mind and staying in, being in people's minds and then appearing on their newsfeed, of course. So you can set a timer. I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes here. I'm going to do that right now. So, okay, that's on. So remember, one of the first ways is to scroll through your news feed and add value to people's posts. Okay, so don't just try not to write something just generic. So here we've got Marie, who, now the purpose right now, my strategy is I want to sell my course, the one that you're watching right now. So I'm looking to engage with people who are likely to buy the course, who need it. Okay. And I'm going to specifically engage with them. So Marie's definitely one of those. So I want to stay top of mind with Marie. So congratulations, Bruce Fredericks. He got started 8 days ago and just hit his way to go. Look for that as usual. Awesome. Awesome, Marie. And great job, Bruce Fredericks. Okay, cool. So let's keep going. Travis, good morning, queens and kings. Happy Valentine's Day. Travis Sanchez. So this very much falls into the recycled engagement crowd, the people who just like and comment on people's posts without anything else. I'm just trying to see if this is my target market here. I'm just trying to get an idea. I mean, it says daddypreneur. He doesn't have that much engagement. It looks like he's just started on a bit of a course about getting engagement. So he's posting regularly, which is cool. Let's engage with that. So I'll just say good evening from London. But what I want to do is now, and just take note of this. I'm trying to sell a high ticket, or mid ticket course. So I'm really trying to engage with quality people, who my ideal customers, and therefore I need to be engaging with the right sort of content. What happened is I kind of made a bit of a mistake. I was smashing a lot of the like and love buttons, and now I'm getting too many of the, good mornings and this sort of stuff, like I don't want to be in the recycle. I don't want to be shown people who are just commenting and posting for the sake of it, but I want people to engage with my post who are eventually going to buy something, and they're engaging because they're reading the content, not just because they're trying to do an algorithm hack, if that makes sense. Okay. I'm just going to pause here for a second. Okay, so we're back. So let's carry on. This is definitely one of my customer market. Looking cool, guys. The way to see if this has worked is to see if these people, if you are watching this video right now, it means that the strategy worked. I've engaged with you. You've engaged back with my content, and I managed to sell you my course. Hey Kim. Oh yeah. I actually have Kevin as well. Messenger is also an extremely good way to get engagement. What's this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Looks like somebody here is promoting. I mean, that's a heavy promotion. I don't know what's going on there. Casey Ray, you got to start hanging out with the people who fit your future, not your past. Yep, it's a pretty valuable point. And you don't have to be too strategic in the beginning, in the early phases. You really do just want to start getting your engagement up. But once you start formulating a long-term strategy, okay, I want to sell this course or I want to sell this offer and I'm going to help them do this, then you start gearing every single thing you do towards that rather than just aimlessly posting and stuff. Yep. Mansell, good mate of mine. Okay, he's trying to actually sell something to me. Okay, I want to really warm this up. Definitely, Terry. Focus on your goal. Don't look in any direction but ahead. These are actually kind of my target market as well. So this is post-hacking method, you see. This is the post-hacking method, which you should be familiar with now, where you can see other people's posts and then your ideal customers engage there, and then you can add them and engage with them too. Let's have a look here. I actually like that. Love the photographic, man. And also Mandy, she buys a lot of traffic and she wants to know more about, I think she's already in a course, but that's cool. Awesome job. Another customer here. You see, and you just keep engaging with your ideal customer. This is how you find them. Let's go back to Mandy. Let's engage a bit more. Okay, let's carry on. Marie again. I'm so grateful, happy 10 people make money today. Happy Valentine's Day. Wow. Happy Valentine's Day. He's my boy right here. So we're just gonna, this is how you do it. Eric, I believe I've had a conversation with him. I'm not sure. We haven't yet. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna investigate a little bit here. And remember, you have to be really strategic, and so entrepreneur, branding coach, loving how to far. Okay, looks solid. Yep, I'm definitely going to engage with this guy, and I haven't even started a conversation with him. So I'll start one and say, hey man, great to It's all about mindset. Yes, my new, okay. Oh, I need to go back to, I'm going to engage a little bit with Eric's content here. Happy V-Day, sir. Okay, pretty generic. Why do cows bell? Because their horns don't work. I don't get that, but yeah. Good morning, everyone. Have a fantastic day. Have a fabulous day. Okay, there's very little to engage with here. This looks good. See, and just to highlight my point about the low quality, high engagement posts. I mean, have a fabulous day. There's very little value being given there. And yes, you will get likes. It's easy. It's lazy. It's hey, but you really want to dial in and be a person of authority. And if you do too much of this low value posting, you're just going to attract low value clients. That's the problem with it. Okay. Let's continue right here. Just checking on my timer here. Okay, all good. Go back 10 minutes. Okay, guys, calm down. Valentine is every day. Nelly Smith. Have I really engaged with Nelly Smith? I think Nelly Smith is a definite prospect, I think. Yep. Look, also another way to look at the mutuals. Facebook has an excellent way of I don't know the exact formula that they do it, but the people that they engage with or that you have most in common with usually appear here. So like Sandy, Shabir, they're two of my definite prospects for this course, and Madhav I met in Goa. So I usually do use the mutual friends because it kind of works like this. If Nelly here, if they're showing me 3 of my customers here, it's kind of likely Nelly's going to become a 4th, right? So I'm definitely going to engage with her. Okay. Any man can treat a lady right for one night, but it takes a great man to treat her right for the rest of her life. That's a good point. That's a very good point, Nelly. Integrity over image. Yeah, integrity is everything. Awesome to connect. That's a bit generic, I would say. I'm going to work on that. It really is just a mindset thing. Like, you don't have to overcomplicate it. But awesome to connect is probably becoming a little bit too generic. So, probably just be like great to connect or thanks for accepting, something like that. Yeah. The coronavirus won't last long because it was made in China. That's pretty funny. Okay, that's enough for Nelly. Let's keep going. This is a definite customer. I will get Joshua. I'll engage with him again. The steps to earning high ticket commissions ain't that complicated. Be in the long term, not business. Be consistent. Notice I didn't talk about the best company. Any intelligent fool can make things. Notice I didn't talk about be consistent. Yep. I mean, solid value, man. Boom. Morning all and happy Valentine's Day. Yep, these are my friends here. Great guys. Okay. Ontario, definitely. Let's just pause it for a second. All right, so the 20 minutes is complete for the profile profile engagement. Now I'm going to do a different method for creating intimacy. So I'm going to engage with all the people here that have commented and engaged with my posts. I'm going to show them some love. And remember, if they haven't got posts that you can actually engage with, like Kevin hasn't got much here, you can just reach out. Oh, we've actually had conversations before since a long time. So again, another 20 minutes of engagement here, basically. Let's close all these tabs out. It's getting a bit ridiculous. So Kevin Williams, Phil I've engaged with. What I used to do very effectively, I still do it today, but obviously previously I had a lot less customers, so like you see here, literally over here, there would be like all my customers because obviously Facebook Messenger, the people you talk with most, they stick here obviously, and these used to be my customers, and I always used to talk with them regularly here, not always trying to sell to them, but providing value, trying to understand what their problems are, all of that stuff there. And therefore I would always stay top of mind, so I would be here for them, so they would think of me, and they would also be seeing my posts and my content. And I still am, obviously I was selling traffic, and whenever the whole idea is that when they thought of traffic, I wanted them to think of me, and that association is what you need to do. Okay, so I'm going to continue engagement here. I believe I've engaged with Osman already on most of his posts. Accept yourself the way you are. One of the most popular business books is called First Discover Fence. A lot of emojis, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with a lot of emojis. Again, it just depends on the brand you're trying to give off. I like to keep it clean because I want to really be a high level expert. But yeah, nothing wrong with loads of emojis. Nothing wrong with loads of emojis. Kundan. Always reply to every single comment. Very important. And remember, eventually this can all be outsourced to a VA or something like that, but it's good to do it yourself first. That's quite funny. Okay. Hazel. Hazel, I think Hazel is a definitely ideal customer for this course because she is moving on from solo ads, and she's definitely looking more towards advancing, branding herself, converting more leads into sales. So we'll definitely engage with her. Yep. My man Chris. Oh wait, happy Friday. So you too, Mary Blues. Let's see, Mary Blues. Yeah, looks like a potential customer. You know, I always like to look at this and look. She's from United Kingdom. I can always, obviously, because I'm from London, England. It's always good for me. It's always a good talking point, you know, if somebody else is from England or London. It's a very easy conversation starter, and it looks like we are in the same niche for sure. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little dive. Is anything wrong? You haven't said a word since I gave you the chocolate. That's quite funny. Oh, she's posted like 3 times. Okay, I see some familiar faces here. There are 5 beds, about 7 comfy chairs on this. By cat's eye sit on the damn eggs. Okay. Let's just connect with her as well. So the idea is when I post what I'm going to post, all these people that I'm connecting with, they're going to see that post and I want them to see it. Do you see how that's different from randomly? This is almost like targeted organic marketing. You're only speaking to those that you really want to see your stuff. And so we started engaging with Chris's stuff. Explosive organic Facebook strategies. Very cool, very cool. You, my husband, first is happy V-Day, guys. So again, we just want to engage with all these people. You know, we got Douglas here, Ken Blutman, definitely a target of mine. In other news today, 2 feet of snow fell this morning. Not particularly funny, but doesn't really matter. When you get an ad in your feed to try lead getting software and the link doesn't work, thereby showing how the own page does not work, link goes to a nothing spin-off stop page. Okay. So that's that. Let's connect with Aisha. Definitely Arthur. Oh, from London. You see? Awesome. Looks like we've engaged with her quite a lot. So you see, Facebook has been showing me Aisha's posts. So awesome. That's awesome. And that is not by coincidence. That is by design, guys. So she's sort of following the system and it's doing well. Okay. Jose Yadev, John Smith, Nini, potential here, Champage. I don't know these people personally. So I'm getting a lot of new people commenting on my stuff. I actually heard a video the other day. I really like South African accents. They're very cool. Let's do Champage. Okay, so that's all that. And now what I'm going to do here, what I want to do is, because what seems to be happening here is that Facebook are connecting me with a lot of new people. And that's fine. There's obviously nothing wrong with that. But what I actually want to do is I have a lot of existing followers. So I don't want them to miss out on the content that I'm going to be posting. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through Messenger and I'm going to really I'm going to re-engage. Whoops. I'm going to re-engage with all these people, okay? This should help the algorithm as well. So I can't listen to that. No, I'm intentionally focused on one thing for now. I'll be back in the saddle next month. Awesome. Okay, so we're just going to go through here. We're just going to engage with everyone here. So we're just going to engage. Bob. So I'm just letting these guys. So some classic sales talk. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to subtly take him to this post here. I'm not going to show him anything in the messenger. So see here, this is where you really start getting into your work. Okay. So I mean, everybody needs this stuff. Let's face it. That's why I made it. It's literally everything. Um, and you see, at the moment, the reason I'm able to do this is because before I start my organic marketing, I obviously have a strategy. I'm not just going in there aimlessly. The whole purpose of the next 30 days for me is to have people be aware of my launch and have them get onto a waiting list. So when it launches, I can just send them an email, they can sign up. So I'm creating some curiosity and everything, so for you, it may be to get people into your Facebook group. It may be to get people to watch a presentation video. It may be to get them over the phone. It doesn't really matter, but um, it doesn't really matter what it is, but the process is all the same. Okay. Maybe you can. So we have a conversation going on here with Joshua. I don't. Okay. Me and Joshua seem to be disagreeing, but you will get this. Obviously, you just have to have belief in your product. And I get what he's saying, but at the end of the day, one second. At the end of the day, whereas we may not have feedback from the course itself, we do have feedback from the methods, you know, the methods and the processes that I've taught to many people. So okay, cool. So we got a little bit stuck there, but let's carry on. We keep going, we keep going, we keep going. Actually, the 20 minutes is up now. So that concludes this little behind the scenes. So I'll see you guys on the next video. We will conclude this one here. Thanks for watching. Hope you got some value.